Welcome back, luxury car. The spotlight glows anew on one of Chevrolet's most memorable nameplates with an imaginative revival most enthusiasts can't help but admire. It's not real, at least not yet, but the fantasy of the 2025 Chevrolet Nova SS brings a rush of nostalgia fused with present-day excitement. Crafted in the digital renderings of visionary channels like Q Cars, this updated Nova SS appears as a midsize, front-engine two-door coupe that seems built to take on the modern Mustang head-on. The proportions feel familiar, yet there's a muscular maturity about its stance, a blend of classic Chevy lines with contemporary GT sophistication. From the moment you see its wide front grille and sharp LED lighting, you sense it's more than just retro fan service. It's a reimagined muscle car, one that speaks of power, prestige, and purpose. In speculative reports, some have even suggested that under its hood could lie anything from a potent 2.7-liter turbocharged four-cylinder borrowed from the Colorado truck, pushing around 310 horsepower, to the high-output 490 horsepower V8 engine from the Corvette Stingray. The idea is intoxicating, a Chevrolet coupe that could slot perfectly between an affordable performance machine and a full-blown supercar. Despite the enthusiasm, this Nova SS lives purely within the realm of digital art and online conjecture. Automotive publications are clear: Chevrolet hasn't confirmed or announced any plans to resurrect the Nova SS nameplate. What people are seeing in renderings are the products of creative imaginations, no prototypes, no development vehicles, just pixels and passion. Slashgear punctuates the dream, noting that it remains just an American dream right now, born from AI tools and conceptual efforts rather than any corporate blueprint. Still, the add-on thrill comes from imagining where such a model could fit in today's market. With the Camaro gone, Chevrolet's performance lineup feels leaner. Corvette exists in a high-stakes, higher price category while sedans like the Malibu have shuttered. The Nova SS concept looks to fill that stylish, front-engine, rear-wheel drive gap, a nod to muscle heritage with the modern layout luxury buyers demand. If Chevy did go forward, the possibilities spark endless debate. Will it target younger buyers drawn to sleek, affordable performance? Could it draw in nostalgia-hungry collectors as a limited run? What would pricing look like? The layout, compact yet commanding, seems to play to both weekend track enthusiasts and daily driver commuters looking for something with attitude. And while GM's recent sales numbers show Corvette holding its own, Chevrolet's car portfolio elsewhere has waned. A Nova SS could be a showstopper piece, an attention grabber that re-energizes the brand's sporting spirit. It doesn't help that renderings sometimes stretch artistic liberties into whimsically exaggerated territory. Some designs are so stylized they sacrifice realism, leaving commentators criticizing excessive proportions or over-the-top cues. Renderings by Polo 2, for example, have been called wacky and too serious, veering into territory that risks alienating even die-hard Chevy fans. Yet even in off-balance attempts, there's a spark, an understanding that Chevrolet's performance legacy still has room to shine. Why does the Nova SS hold such appeal, even as a phantom? Part of it lies in its history. Introduced in the early 1960s, the Nova quickly evolved into an SS super sport performance icon, especially the third-generation models with potent version 8S that muscle car fans revere. Appearances in films like Pulp Fiction and Death Proof only cemented its legend. Reviving it now, or even just talking about reviving it, brings that era's raw, simple excitement into a modern frame. Creating this narrative for YouTube would feel like the culmination of design inspiration, heritage, and wish fulfillment. Each visual frame teases the muscle car watchers and dreamers, what if Chevrolet dared? Behind every sleek render, there's the unspoken lament that muscle is underrepresented now. With Dodge pulling out, Camaro gone, and Mustang roaming less solo, viewers cling to the idea that Chevy has one more ace up the sleeve, the Nova SS reborn with both heritage and edge. The article voice channels that same energy. We're not just reviewing renderings, we're holding our breath in that moment between nostalgia and possibility. The tone is hopeful but frank. There's no official announcement, but, boy, the idea makes your heart race. Saying, Chevrolet should fill that hole with a bold Nova SS, resonates because it feels both logical and emotionally satisfying. Even smarter commentary would acknowledge market challenges. Could it compete on price? How would it adhere to emissions and safety standards? Would it remain front-engine, RWD only, or offer hybrids, electrified options? These aren't showstoppers, they're thoughtful touches that make the concept grounded, credible, and ripe for debate. To wrap the piece, inviting viewers to share what they'd want: gear ratios, suspension tuning, interior materials, powertrain preferences, connects them to the exercise. Involving the audience makes the unreal feel collaborative, a communal daydream of what the Nova SS could be. In that space between render and reality, the 2025 Chevrolet Nova SS lives best. It's a question mark shaped like a car, a whisper of GM's past wrapped in future possibility. Whether that whisper stays on screen or echoes into production, it gives us something to talk about, design about, and most of all,